Hey, so in this video I want to talk about the fastest way to get confident. There are a lot of ways to get confident, and real confidence comes from practicing a skill and of course developing it over time. So if you want to become more confident at something, then you have to practice until you become more skillful, and then you get more confident. And then when you have enough skills overall, then you have a higher level of confidence, and that takes time and it takes work and it takes effort. But today I'm going to talk about the number one way to build confidence fast, because I keep on getting emails from guys, because I talk a lot about this in my videos where I say, you've got to be confident around women. You have to be confident. So guys, of course, want to know what is the fastest way that they can become confident. Well, there is only one fast way to become confident that I know of, and that is to go to the gym and to work out and to become stronger. Now, a lot of guys, they hate to hear that, because it means you got to do work. You have to get your ass to the gym, you've got to work out, you've got to shift weights, you have to move metal, and it's uncomfortable and it's a little painful at first. Now I've been going to the gym for so long myself, I don't even notice the pain, but in the beginning you're going to notice the pain. And you're going to have to work through that. You're going to have to overcome that when you go to the gym. But one thing I'll tell you, which is going to really motivate you in this situation to go to the gym and to work out, is that when you are a newbie, when it comes to working out and going to the gym, you're going to see newbie gains. And that means for the first 2 months, your muscles are just going to explode. You are literally going to double your strength so fast you won't believe it. One day you go to the gym and you're struggling to lift an Olympic bar, and then you go to the gym a month later and you're lifting double the weight. It's just incredible. And if you have a good workout program, this will be even faster. But in the beginning, when you're working out, you really don't need to have a great program. Anything you do in the gym, as long as you're lifting heavy weights, not injuring yourself, and you're doing the right kind of technique, eating a good amount of food, you're going to put on a lot of muscle, you're going to build a lot of strength, your muscles are going to fill up with glycogen, and you're just going to swell up and you'll be a lot stronger than you were, and people are going to notice really fast. I mean, when you've been working out for a long time, more than 6 months, it gets harder and harder to make gains. You can literally transform your body within a month. So don't think you're just going to have to go to the gym and grind it out for months and months and months and years and years and years before you see any difference. You're not. Just go to the gym. After a month or two, you're going to double your strength. I know that was the case in my own situation when I started going to the gym a long time ago. I worked out, and the first month it was like I was hooked, because I saw my strength double. And strength is such an important thing for a man, being strong and being confident and having the ability to know that you have a strong, stable, healthy body is really important, because that's a large part of being masculine, being strong. It's not for women, but for men it's really important to be strong, because if you're not strong as a man, you feel weak and you feel vulnerable, and that doesn't give you any confidence. So the best advice I can give you, if you want to build real confidence, go to the gym, work out. That's the number one thing you can do. Also, if you're out of shape, if you're fat, if you're obese, lose weight. That's also going to give you a lot of confidence. It's not difficult to lose weight. Just control your eating. Cut out all the junk. Yeah, I know everyone tells you to do that, but the best way to do that is don't overeat. Most people overeat. If you're sitting in an office, if you're not really moving around that much, and you're eating a lot of junk food, it doesn't matter if you're eating clean food and you're not moving around that much. You're going to put on weight because you're not burning it, you're not using it. So the best way to lose weight in my book is to use intermittent fasting, because if you only eat 8 hours a day, that will stop you from overeating, because you have a small window when you can eat. So control how much you eat, set yourself a small window and say, look, I'm only going to eat within a 6-hour period, and stick to it. And outside of that window, you can drink water, you can have coffee, anything that isn't going to give you any extra calories. So if you want to boost your confidence, the best way to do that is to get healthy, get fit, get in shape, get ripped, and look fantastic, because when you look in the mirror and you see a new you, it makes you feel better about yourself, and other people feel that confidence. And women love that. When they sense that confidence in you, they'll come running to you and they'll see the change in who you are. It's a very, very powerful way to attract women and also to build respect.